Victoria Beckham may be a fashion icon now, but she was the underrated Spice Girl who may have released pop gold with her self-titled debut album.
We are so close to 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! Thank you all so much for joining the CCTV crew. And if you're on a podcast platform, please give us a rating, follow, and share the episode because it really helps us grow and find other global pop music fans. And if you're listening to Victoria Beckham, you clearly have good taste. So let's find more people with good taste.
Yes. And if you do want to support the show, hang out with us for exclusive live sessions to talk to us unfiltered and request episode topics, you can become a crew member at patreon.com/cctvpops. And a huge shout out to all of our CCTV crew members who we will give a shout out toward the end of the episode because there's just so many of you. Like, I'm overwhelmed.
Yes,
it's great, though.
It's
We
amazing.
love it.
Thank you all. So yes, we are finally doing a solo Spice Girls album. This has been requested quite a lot over the past few years because I think Forever was one of our very first episodes. And we have since basically completed the Spice Girls catalog.
Yes.
All the B-sides, all the bonus tracks.
Mm-hmm.
There are rumors of this whole Forever 25th anniversary edition.
Ooh.
So maybe some demos for us to review. But for now, we're finally getting into the solo Spice stuff. And while this isn't timed as perfectly as Right Back At Ya, and how they timed their episode perfectly with the Netflix documentary announcement, we are here, just a few weeks after this documentary was released. So,
not that many weeks, like one, right?
Yeah,
we're good. We're good. All right, so let's get into it track by track and talk about the self-titled album by Victoria Beckham. It was released in October 2001. Victoria was the final Spice Girl to release her first solo album, and unfortunately, this remains Victoria's only officially released album. However, the album did peak at number 10 in the UK's album chart and was originally titled Innocent Girl before being changed to the self-title. And though the album was panned by critics at the time, looking back, and especially after that recent Netflix documentary, it is clear that Victoria was often unfairly targeted by the British media, no matter what she did. So let's take a proper look back. And we will now discuss the production, vocals, visuals, performances, and then drop our individual ratings. But viewer discretion is advised. Your fave will be criticized.
Before we get into the songs, though, let's talk about this iconic album cover.
Yeah.
You've got the bedazzled VB logo. You've got this panther, and she's looking fierce.
Yes. She does have like feline features, and she's all slender and sleek like a black cat. And I love the baby fatness of it all with the VB and the panther kind of just sitting there. I think it looks really sleek. She's known for her little black dress. It's like what Sporty Spice says in the Spice World movie. Should I wear the little Gucci dress? The little Gucci dress or the little Gucci dress?
Yes.
So yeah, we're here for that. And then it has a cute little rhinestone choker. So it's like, ooh, what's going on? Why does it look so dangerous? So nice look.
I love it. It's very striking and she looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I do think it does reflect what the vibe of the album is.
Ooh, yeah.
It's quite confident. And like you said, it's sleek.
I'm here for this. Yes. That panther is so funny. It's just like, listen to the album. We did. So let's get into it and talk about these tracks, starting with the first one, Not Such an Innocent Girl. And this was done by Andrew Frampton and Steve Kipner. And this was released as the first single from the album in September 2001. And the song was originally recorded by Willa Ford, but was never released. This song peaked at number 6 in the UK singles chart, and it was released the same week as Kylie's Can't Get You Out of My Head. Ooh, wow, I wonder what would have happened. Our crew member, Ren, says, I'll be honest, I don't remember anything off of this album, bar Not Such an Innocent Girl, which in fairness is a great song. And we'll see if we agree or not. So, Chris, how do we feel about Not Such an Innocent Girl?
So we did talk about this already in our solo Spice pop-off episode. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. But I do think Victoria going the more just R&B tinged pop route does make sense for her voice and
Mhm.
just her general vibe.
Yeah.
And I think this is a pretty strong lead single. Like when you listen to the whole album, this is, I would say, one of the catchier tracks on there. And it is sonically representative of kind of where she was going. I do think the song itself is a tad faceless in a way. So if you listen to some of the Spice Girls stuff, like
Uh-huh.
she was, I think, at the helm of a lot of the more R&B-ish stuff. Like she used Saturday Night Divas for
Ah,
the credits of
yes.
this Netflix
Yeah.
documentary, and she often, I think that is one of her favorite ones. So this vibe has always kind of been
Her
more
thing.
her, but
Yeah.
I feel like just lyrically, I just don't see her writing this.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Okay. No, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid.
However, I do think she sounds great. In the Spice Girls, I mean, she was kind of shafted in general when it came to the vocal distribution.
Yeah.
But, when they sang together, it was usually the lower harmonies. She
Mhm.
rarely got to do any ad libs or any runs or anything. A bit
Yeah.
more in the Victoria or in the Forever era, but
Yeah.
not so much in the first two albums. So just hearing her full range,
Yeah.
and in this song, I think she sounds really good throughout.
Yes, I
Gets some nice
agree.
head voice moments. The runs and stuff are all very clean, and she does have quite a distinctive voice. So I think
Mhm.
having now listened to the Williford version,
Yeah.
um, I do think Victoria's is better. Because
Ooh.
I like her tone.
Yeah.
Like it's like this thicker. It's like she kind of sounds like J Lo, but like way better.
Oh.
Do you hear that?
I can get some J-Lo from that.
Yeah.
That's so valid.
But
Oh
she
my
does have
gosh,
very just
yes.
signature stylistic things that
Yeah.
she just does, and I will mention that more as we go through the album.
Oh, fun, okay.
But yeah, I think it's a little safe,
Mm,
but for that era,
yes.
it's not a bad song.
No, I think I liked this song when we were doing our solo pop-off
Yeah.
debut with Speckle, right? I feel like this is like a good decent attempt at like dramatic pop with an edge. Like it's not what people know Spice Girls for, so that's good. Good start. The production does lean on those slick synths and the driving beat. It's like it's pop for sure, but it has a little bit of an R&B sheen over it, you know?
Yes.
Um, she's being a little defiant, being a little it's about reinvention a little bit and self-assertion. It's like you think you know me, but you don't. So I think in terms of her trying to say like, hey, I'm not just like the posh one. I actually have a brain or I actually do have a voice. It's cool. But I mean, the first note in the song is like her doing some little woo moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it doesn't hide her voice. She's not posh. She's not innocent, you know? I think this is a good rebrand moment, I guess, in a sense, where it's like, I'm a complex pop woman. The emotion here is giving like performative confidence, but I like that, you know? She should be able to not just be like, "Yes, I'm expecting a car to come pick me up at 8." It's more just like, this is confident. She's talking about a secret rose tattoo that she's dying to show someone, even though it was always on her arm. I don't know how secret it was, but, you know. I mean, I think this was a fun song, and honey, she was giving in the video, and the
Mm,
performances. It's she's one of those people, I look at her and I don't think, "Oh, yeah, she's gonna give me an 8 count." She gave us 8 counts, and she was on the floor. She wa she was everywhere, up and down.
yes. One thing we definitely need to shout out
Yeah.
is there are two versions of the
Yes.
choreography,
It's so hard to do that.
and she
Yeah.
did them both, not just in the
Yes.
music video, but like across all of the promo
Yeah.
appearances.
Yeah.
Which is insane. It's so hard to do, like, when
It
a dance is
is.
in your body,
Mhm.
it's just there, and you shouldn't have to think too much about it, but in this
Yeah.
case it's not even subtle differences, they're, like, huge, huge differences, like, the whole
Mhm.
first verse is completely different, the bridge is completely different,
Yeah.
and even the whole, like, performance style is a little different,
Yes.
like, the innocent one is more
Yeah.
soft, it's more feminine,
Uh-huh.
and then uh, not evil, but
Love a
the
chap.
darker
Yeah.
Victoria.
Dark Victoria. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
more hard hitting, more kind of
Yeah.
hip hop based
Yes.
street style dance moves, and she kills both of
Mhm.
them.
She does. So, like, shout out to her because, again, it's like people looked at her and said whatever the heck they were saying, but I'm like, do you not see the material? Do you not see the material? I love the styling. I mean, I think the double Victoria Beckham action is great. I love a good video that does that. Like Boa has it for one of her music videos. Destiny's Child done it for "Lose My Breath." So it's a lot of effort to do that. The video was fun and futuristic. The
Mhm.
flying bikes. The
Yes.
special effects. They had a budget. Whether or not it's her money or David's money, I don't care. But it was a good. It was budget.
It
The
was
budget was there.
Virgin's money this time.
Right, right, right. Okay. But yeah, I think for this one, it's a good, like, hey, I'm here moment for her.
Yeah,
And it showed how she was smiling so much. So it's like, I feel like
I
she felt really
know.
confident with this one. So I think she liked it. If she doesn't now, then you 20 years ago did, girl. So, so for me, I don't think we gave scores for when we like did our pop off, right? But I
Mm-mm.
did like this one. I think I had a couple of times where I let it win a couple rounds, right? So for this one, I'll give it an 8. It's not like perfect. There's one song that is on this album though.
Oh, I will also give an 8. Next up is A Mind of Its Own, done by Victoria Beckham, Steve Kipner, and Andrew Frampton.
My heart's got a mind of its own. Won't listen to a word I say.
And this was the second single from the album, released February 2002, and she recorded it in French also. And this was
Mhm.
called, let's attempt to say this, Mon cœur non fait qu'à sa tête. Is that right? We'll see. And this peaked at number 6 in the UK singles chart, and our crew member Darius did not agree
Oh,
with this being the second single from the album.
that's so funny.
What do
I
you
agree.
think?
I
Oh,
agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I just
mm,
feel like this. She should have kept up this momentum of like hot pop sleek girl, and this was not it. What I will say is that I appreciate the vulnerable self awareness and self regret. This is like Victoria's sad girl with lip gloss moment. It's like it's gentle, it's floaty, and it's like I'm emotionally independent. But I'm also a human, I think the song feels okay. I think the spoken parts make it a little bit more interesting, but the lyrics kill me. I know you're gonna burst my bubble, but my heart don't care. I was like, Jesus. So things like that, things like that. I was just thinking to myself, oh man, come on. I don't know. I mean, it's the lyrics are a little too like he's trouble and I want him. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not expecting her to be like Shakespearean on this track, but just lines like that while speaking. I think the speaking parts are cool. It's just the lyrics that accompany them are not great.
yeah.
But I will say I do, like I said, speaking part was great. The pre-hook teases some vocal, power, and then it becomes airy as it breezes through this meh melody of the chorus. The chorus melody is not my heart stopped to ba 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 ba. Don't listen to a word I say. Does it know that I get hurt too? It just sounds like a weird like campfire song. I don't. She sounds good though. She sounds good. I'll give it to her. The harmonies, I like the coolness of her voice, the introspection. Like this is legit the sonic equivalent of crying, but then checking to look to see if your mascara is running in the mirror. Like oh, so it's like it's really pretty, but it's like also like kind of but
Oh,
I don't
God.
hate it. I don't hate it. As much as I'm teasing it, I don't hate it. I'm just like
Hmm.
certain lyrics, I'm like, "Oh my god." It's like that quick mascara. It's like, "Oh, my mascara is running, but I'm still crying."
Yeah.
It is okay.
Yeah, this was an interesting choice for the second single. In a
Yeah.
way, I could kind of see what they were going for. They were just trying to show a different side to her, right?
Right,
Because,
right.
um, yeah, I mean, there are quite a few more
Mm,
heartfelt moments on this
yes.
album. So I think we were just trying to showcase that a bit more. But I feel like there were some other songs that were stronger than this one. So if they
Ooh,
were going for that, I don't think I would have gone for this one. I agree. It does kind of have this campfire vibe to it. It has like a sing along
yeah,
quality to it. And
yeah.
it is more warm. And yeah, I do think she sounds good. I will
Ooh,
say. I do think she
mhm.
sounds great. The spoken verses are interesting.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if I like it. I like the spoken parts of some of her other songs. This one, I just wonder what it would sound like if there was a melody. Like maybe
Oh,
I would like it more if there was a melody
like a
instead of this low, breathy situation. I do like the other like instead of the verses, I do like the stop, slow down. Take a deep breath.
I cannot.
I'm here for that. I'm kind of here for those little moments, but
Yes.
full verses of spoken moments, I don't know.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, I feel you.
I was mentioning some of her like signature like vocal style things though.
Yeah.
And my favorite is the second verse, the last line of the
Uh-huh.
pre-chorus. Um it's like once bitten, twice shy. The lyric is what you get, right?
Yeah.
But she goes, eh. She doesn't say the S, and she goes, what you get. She like does this great
What you get?
Wha- like it's like
I
very dramatic.
What you get.
I didn't notice it too. Big brought it up now. I'm like, yeah, she does have her
Which I'm here
moments.
for. Yeah, I
Yeah.
also the ad libs near the end are great. So yes, I do think
Yes.
the vocal execution is good. It's just the
Yes.
actual song, not entirely sure here.
Yeah.
The French version is also very random. Interesting,
Right.
you know.
I mean,
Interesting to hear her sing in French
I was
for
about to
sure.
say the effort is there. So maybe that would have been a little bit more interesting had it been a French song, like 99 love balloons, like that kind of situation.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of the music video?
Oh, with her like sitting there being all giddy and happy through a cemetery.
Well, okay,
It
so it's
wasn't
kind
the
of
cemetery.
weird,
It
right?
wasn't.
Like she's in this park barefoot, which I'm already kind of like, and then she ends up in this abandoned house, and then she gets in the bed of this abandoned house. And I'm like, why?
Oh, your face is giving like confusion. But you know
Victoria
what?
would never.
Right.
Or
But
now, I guess now
I
Victoria would
guess,
never.
yeah, no. She'd be like, no, no, no. Um, I appreciate the effort to make her seem quote unquote down to earth. Like she's not just posh; she's a stripped down. She'll go to a dilapidated house. Like I guess. But yeah, I mean, every time I see someone singing through a forest that looks really misty and moist and crackly with the like a misty and moist in the sky, but like all crinkly and crackly with the leaves and the sticks, I think of Aaliyah's 4-page letter. So I mean, like, that's just a lot to live up to. That video was so fun. But yeah, this one's okay. I mean, I love her haircut, I love the skirt, nice gowns, beautiful dresses. Like I
Right.
just
Nothing happened. Like it's
no,
not very entertaining.
it's not iconic. Absolutely
No,
not.
no. She did sing this live on TV.
Yes, she did.
There are lip sync performances too, but there are some live versions.
Yes.
And honestly, she sounds pretty good. Like the song is in her range.
Yes.
She is confident. She seems confident singing this.
Yes.
Um,
It's safe vocally.
yes, but
Yes.
I agree that this was just an odd choice
Word
for a
up, yo.
second single.
Word up, yo.
Yeah. Okay, I will give it a 7.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. I was gonna give it something lower, but I was like, let me not be too harsh 'cause I feel like there's worse somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, moving right along to That Kind of Girl. It was done by Jack Kugel, David Frank, and Steve Kipner. All right, That Kind of Girl.
What?
Oh, That Kind of Girl, man. This song. I can't with this one. Okay, so
You don't relate to this?
on a broke biatch level, yeah, sure, I relate. Like champagne in a paper cup, yeah, sure. The lies, the lies. But yeah, no, I think the production is smooth, the groove is moderate, it's less ambitious than the singles, but it
Mm.
is serviceable as like a middle of the road radio fare kind of situation. This song is really one of those. I'm just like you. I'm down to earth. I just want love like any other person. I want to love you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those songs. It's not terrible. I won't go so far as like, oh my God, I hated it. It was so
No,
bad.
no.
Blah blah blah. I won't go that far. Right? It was fun. It was cute. But yeah, I'm just like, it's not bad. I like the concept of her being like, listen, I don't need a lot. I don't need much. I just want to be. I'm that kind of girl that you can just be with, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the vocal textures through the song. Like, oof. Yeah, lots of texture here. She's singing in her head voice, breathy singing. It was nice. Her desire for her person in that first verse is obvious. Like I'm usually shy, but tonight because it's you, I'm not. So I like the whole like.
I love that every time we say the lyrics of these songs, we both put on this low, breathy moment.
I know it's so hard not to. Hey, you know what? It was effective.
Hey.
It's effective. She did her job.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so funny. What are your thoughts about it?
I mean, I think I like the melody of the song more than the lyrics. Like, I actually think the
Ooh.
melody is very nice. It sounds very sweet and warm. I like the kind of R&B ballad vibe of it all.
Right, right.
Um, but the actual lyrics kind of bring it down for me.
Mm,
Like, it is just very cheesy, you
yeah.
know?
Mhm.
And there are little production elements that make it even more cheesy. Like that line in the second, I think the second time the chorus comes around, there's that like laughing when you're making
Oh, and
love
she goes,
line. Exactly. That was like, that is so
uh,
unnecessary. Like, you do not need to drive that point in. Like, it makes it
yeah,
even worse, you know? Like,
yeah.
um, so I feel like the lyrics actually bring this song down because I feel like if you wrote another song on top of this, like with different lyrics, but kept the same melody, it's actually a really nice melody.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too, yeah.
And she sounds good again. Like the song, I think yeah, she sounds very warm, which is nice
Mhm,
here.
mhm.
Um, and yeah, I do like the way they built the song. Like they do overlay the pre-chorus over the chorus and the final choruses, and there's some ad libs as well, so it does
Yes.
climax nicely. There's some nice harmonies and stuff too.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
yeah, but yeah, I think this song's just brought down by the lyrics. I think.
Yeah. Say okay, so I think it's gonna be like a running thing here, guys. So if I do say it again, I'm gonna say it again.
Hmm.
No apology. But if I say it again, at least you guys know we're kind of sitting here like there's so much potential here. Ooh.
Yes.
But I do believe the album does get a little bit more juicier as we go along. So let's just keep going.
What do you rate this one?
I'll give this one a 7.
I
Yeah,
will match you with a 7.
nothing too low. I don't wanna give anything too low, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Next is Like That, done by Matt Prime and Victoria Beckham.
No, it shouldn't be like that. Not fooling me. Damn is love and damn is
All right. Like that.
Okay,
Okay.
now we're going a little more up tempo again.
Yeah.
Or at least, maybe not more up tempo, but at least more bit more energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, this one was a little bit confusing. It
The
was a little
lyrics,
bit
right?
yeah.
Yeah, the lyrics are very confusing. That's like all
Ye
my notes.
yeah, really? Okay, yeah. I listen, I copied and pasted. I was like, "Yeah, okay." So, wait, okay. Fans, I need to know. I was thinking, like, I thought the song was very much like in the mirror, like myself said, "Hmm?" It's giving that kind of vibe. Uh, like there's background vocals that sound like an inner thought, inner turmoil, and then she responds to it. Cool, 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 cool. But like also she could be talking to a friend. And I'm like, I don't feel like she's talking to a friend. And if she is, they didn't make that clear. So I was just like, But overall, I think the song gives me the sense, it gives me strings, it gives me suspense. Harper scores and the 2000s are like cookies and cream, white and snow. It just goes together, you know? But yeah, I do appreciate this one a lot. It's definitely of its time, but this is up my alley. This is one of those other songs that made me go, oh, I like this. Wow, maybe she's really underrated. Like, wow, I didn't know she was cooking like this. She has good taste. So yeah, I think it's nice. I like the lyrics, like, you remember the lies that you denied, remember how he hurt you. Do we want to go back to that? And the answer is no, absolutely not. And I think one of my favorite parts is the background vocals on this one, like I said, being the inner thoughts, but then after the last chorus, you get a post chorus and it kind of gives you a little bit of a resolution. Like the guy's paying for his mistake now. And I think it's less just like, we're not gonna let him come back. It's like, now he's paying for it.
Hmm.
Very gloaty, very petty. I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. But again, just confusion about thematically what we're trying to like what's the POV here? That's about it though. But aside from
Yeah,
that,
no,
like it.
definitely the lyrics are definitely confusing because it's like you go from using first person where it does
Mhm.
sound like she's speaking to herself,
Mhm.
but
Yes.
then at other points, like you mentioned, it sounds like her talking to a friend
Yeah.
and helping her through this situation, or not,
Mm.
or trying to just like drill it into her, like you
Yes.
deserve better than
Do
him.
better.
Um, so like part of me was like, maybe this was written for a girl group and it's kind of like Destiny's Child's Girl, where one of the members is like going through this and the rest are the supportive friends around her. And they forgot to
Okay.
fix that for a solo artist.
Well, I was riding with you. He said it till I forgot to fix it. Damn.
Ah, I don't know. Cause yeah, it kind of just, it's not logical when it
Yeah.
switches between first person to like
Third-ish?
third. I guess it's kind of third person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ellie, he is always a he, right?
Oh,
But the
yeah.
you is
Uh-huh.
sometimes herself and
Yes, me.
sometimes someone else.
Okay, then
That's where it's confusing.
maybe she is talking to herself. Like, oh God, let's not. Oh, but I know. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's for all the women out there,
Hmm.
for all the people out there, whomever, however you identify.
I mean, there's quite a specific story she's telling, though. So I don't.
I was being flabbergasted.
Anyway, okay.
Alright.
Anyway, aside from the lyrics, I agree with you.
Yes,
I like this one.
me too.
Great melodic moments.
Yes.
I do like the way, like, especially with the pre-chorus, it's like you get the questions, and then
Yeah. The
yeah, I think it's
questions.
fun. Um,
Yeah.
and the whole melody, it's fun to sing along to for sure.
Mhm.
I do think this is one of the stronger songs on the album, like overall.
I have on my notes too. Defo
Yeah.
strong track on the record.
Yeah.
That's literally what it said.
Despite these lyrics being a little confusing, yes.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
huh?
Okay, so I'll give this an 8.5.
This one's my 8.
Okay.
Up next is Girlfriend.
Girlfriend, let me give you something I know that you love.
And this was done by Jay Valentine, Dane Bowers, Damian Thomas, Harvey Mason Jr., and Victoria Beckham, and was produced by the Underdogs.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, underdogs. We
What's
know
up, yo?
them. They've done some great songs
have.
that I love.
Yes.
And yeah, they did this kind of 2000s R&B dance pop thing very well. So they make sense as a collaborator
Yeah.
here for her. Yeah, there's a great energy to the song. It's very catchy. The lyrics definitely tell a story,
Mm-hmm.
and all the melodies are quite dramatic. Like, I like the way the cadence of the melody is done
Uh-huh.
and the kind of staccato kind
Mhm.
of drive of it.
Yeah.
And then the dance break is perfect.
Yes.
It's perfect. Especially the little spoken moment going into it too.
Yeah,
You
girlfriend.
should really saw him.
Oh, that's wild. She said he
Yeah.
was blowing my back out last night. You should have seen. Like, that's crazy.
I know. One thing that does distract me though, and this isn't just for this song, but this is one of the ones that I noticed it in. The background vocalists are not her,
Ooh.
and there are a few songs where this is the case,
Right.
and it actually is quite distracting because she doesn't have the most powerful voice, but she has a very distinctive tone. So it's
Right.
very noticeable
You
when
can
it's not
tell.
her. But then they also sometimes overpower her a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's valid.
So yeah, this is one of those ones where it's a bit distracting for me, and I wish she just recorded all the background vocals as well.
Right.
But yeah, I think this one's fun.
Yes, this one's fun for me too. I feel like the lines are crazy in this song, but Toni Braxton has a sister song in the UK. Like, this is like, he wasn't man enough for me, but she's more just like, I slept with him. Okay. He wasn't your boyfriend last night. And you ain't his girlfriend any more than I am. It's like, like it's just the storytelling in this one is great. Like, found my number in his pants and you hit me with the, hey Barbara, this is Shirley. Girl, if you don't get off my damn phone, talk about him to him about his behavior. Don't talk to me. So I think, hello Barbara, this is Shirley. This thing, if you guys don't know, Woman to Woman is an old soul record where this woman named Barbara calls a woman named Shirley. No, sorry, woman named Shirley calls Barbara. And there's a response called From His Woman to You. And I guess Victoria is singing the From His Woman to You. So, hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. Get off my phone. But yeah, the production is of its time. And I love it. It's fun, it's bouncy, and it's right up my alley in terms of style. So I think it's a good follow-up for the previous track. Like that just kind of falls right into this one nicely. The emotion feels relatable in its pettiness. Like, girl, you've got bigger problems than me. Truly. Because, hello. And even though her voice is thin, she does a good job of giving you some sass and attitude, which
Oh
is
yeah.
why I feel like, you know what? This was not a bad attempt. It doesn't feel like she's wearing a costume and like playing dress up,
Yes.
so I like this one too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree. She does emote quite well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one is 8 worthy for me. I like this one because I just think it's so funny.
Okay, I'll do 7.5.
Girlfriend, is it? Really? Oh,
Yeah.
You should have seen, whatever the hell she's. I had to suck with melodies, but the point is, girlfriend.
Okay, next is Midnight Fantasy, done by Victoria Beckham, Anders Hansen, and Johan Aberg. And this song was performed once as a campy cheerleader themed performance at GAY. And there's a very low quality
Oh, God.
video of this available
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Oh, my
which is
God.
totally worth watching. And actually,
Yes.
on Spotify, this song has way more streams than any other album track.
Mm.
And our crew member Darius thinks that Midnight Fantasy was 100% a missed single opportunity.
I agree.
I'll give you what you need. Go deeper with me, baby. I'm your midnight fantasy.
I agree. My undisputed favorite on this album. It's escapism, it's romantic idealism, it's sensual, it's playful. I love that balance. The verses sound seductive and enticing, and then suddenly you're blue skadooed right into this purple pink fairyland with butterflies and warm lights. I think this is a lighter pop kind of track with the hooks are catchy, and there's a lot more open arrangement. Like everything kind of just not not prances, but there's something frolicky about her saying that I'm like gonna rock your dang world. The song is very bright for a song about being someone's midnight fantasy. I'm not sure about you, but I could totally hear like Rina Sawayama or even Addison Rae covering this. Like if you listen to Addison Rae's album, she had a bunch of Swedes on her stuff, so it's like she would totally do this.
Yeah.
Make it sound a little bit more like whispery, breathy, like like baby vocals, but it's fine. But Rina Sawayama has lucid.
Yeah.
So that kind of fits like this, or even like a K-pop company buying their rights and releasing this as like
Yeah.
an album track. Like the song is bright, it's fun, it's good. Again, undisputed fave for sure.
Yes. Also agree. This is the one on the album. God, the Swedes know how to write a pop song.
This is true.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Definitely missed single opportunity for sure.
Mhm.
Like if this was the follow-up, I feel like instead of A Mind of Its Own,
Yeah.
I feel like potentially her whole music career could be completely different. Like,
Yeah.
that could have changed the entire trajectory of
Yeah.
what happened. And she might even still be singing now, you know?
Right.
But yeah, it's sparkly, it's slick, it's sexy. And yeah, the whole kind of dance pop moment is great for her. The chorus is like, it's just so fun to
Mhm.
listen to sing along to dance to. And yeah, she sounds really good. Love all the harmony layers, some
Yeah.
great ad libs here. I love the spoken come on as well. Um,
You do her so well.
and then yeah, this performance that we got
Oh my God, yes.
at GAY.
It's
So
a
I've been
bed.
to GAY,
Oh, yeah.
and I actually went. The first time I went was right after Girls Aloud's 10 tour,
Oh wow.
and Atomic Kitten were performing.
Jeez.
And it was for the big reunion. And I think the time after that, I went after I think Beyonce,
Oh wow.
and like it was like the best drag queens were all there, and I was like, wow, this club has like amazing
That's really
amazing
cool.
booking, like it's
That's
insane.
so cool.
And so watching this performance, I'm like, dang, all this for a club?
Club, right?
She
A
came
floating
down on a
bed.
bed.
Right.
Yeah, she came down on a bed. There's a lot of dancers. And they
Yeah.
literally, I don't think she ever performed this ever again.
I
Like
watched the full
this whole
performance.
thing was exclusive to GAY.
That was so honestly, that whole performance was weird because she did Not Such an Innocent Girl at first, and then I.O.U. Not I.O.U. She did I.O.U. I think she did I.O.U. and
Yeah.
then she did this, and then she did a freaking encore in a different outfit of Not Such an Innocent Girl.
She had to show both dance routines.
Yeah. Go ahead, girl.
But also,
Mhm.
she was singing along live
She was.
while she was doing this very jumpy
Yeah.
cheerleader situation, and she sounded good.
She did. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Again, I love this one.
Yes,
10 for
It-
me.
definitely a 10.
Yeah. Love this one.
Yes. Also, clearly everyone has great taste because it literally is, aside from the 2 singles, the
Yeah.
only one that has over 1 million streams on Spotify.
It's a great song. I'm
Yeah.
a midnight fantasy.
That's right.
Up next is I.O.U. And this is done by Chris Braid, Angie Frampton, and Victoria Beckham.
I.O.U.
She did perform this a few times on variety shows, including Parkinson with live vocals and David staring at her lovingly. I remember that performance. That was weird. He was just like,
You didn't think it was sweet?
it was to a certain extent, but then his light skinness started popping out. He's like, you light skin. He said, you singing to me, girl? You singing to me, girl?
Yes, she was.
Yeah, I know, but it's just, listen, people who know, he went, hey, your light skin vibe. He said, he had the buzz cut too. He was feeling himself. You know,
He
remember
looked good.
he did, but he had a light skin phase. Listen, he had a light skin phase. But it's okay. It's okay. He earned
Yes.
it. He earned it.
I mean, while we're speaking of the performance, I
Uh-huh.
will say I do think it's funny that they paid this whole fake band and fake background singers to like mime behind
Oh
her
yeah,
as she sang live.
yeah.
I was like, wow, that's a big budget. Like you got all these people on stage to not actually
I
like do
guess
anything live.
I guess it legitimized the performance.
We're right, because it would look crazy if she was just alone on that huge stage. I get
Right.
it, but yeah, I just think it's interesting that a lot of these shows they don't actually have the ability to even hook up enough mics to do a live band. So anyway.
Right. Gotta mind it.
Okay, this song
Mhm.
I don't like. The strings are quite nice at the beginning,
Mhm.
and then as they come in a bit later, they're very nice.
Yeah.
But the actual production, I was very thrown off. I haven't listened to this in years. I
Hmm.
was very, very thrown off after that little string intro when it turns
Yes.
into this like 80s like
Oh yeah.
synth moment.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like I kind of wish it just stayed like orchestral
Mhm.
or at least a bit more organic because I don't love the kind of 80s production choice that they made here.
Okay. Yeah.
So I do think it would have been better if they went something, I don't know. Yeah, they made a different choice there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the melody of this song. Like those constant I.O.U. which you were doing earlier. I can't even do it.
I.O.U.
I'm just gonna laugh every time. It annoys me. Like every time it comes up, I'm like, okay, this is like a little grating.
Wow.
And I think vocally,
Mhm.
this song unfortunately does show some of her limitations a little bit because I think
Okay.
she's trying to really push the power a little bit, and I wonder if it would have sounded better if it was a bit more delicate instead of this like more kind of throaty
Okay.
execution.
That's valid.
Like a good example is in the bridge. Like the first part of the bridge is quite pretty because she's in her head voice and there are these harmonies and stuff, and then right after for the
It's
second half,
pushy,
then she
pushy.
like really tries to push it again.
Yeah.
Don't love that. Yeah.
That's valid. I
Yeah.
think you and I had a similar sentiment. I was like, the pulsing and bouncing percussion kind of ruined it for me. I feel like for me, the lyrics aren't too much of an issue. Like, I like the sappiness of them to a
Yeah.
certain extent. I'm a romantic girly, so I'm like, oh, so sweet. But I think I agree with you. The whole I.O.U. I'm not like, okay, I get it. Like, it's just, um, I don't know how you laugh. You just say you're gonna laugh every time I did it.
I
Okay,
know. I'm gonna laugh every time. Yeah.
it's funny. It's okay. You know what? My friend is a man of his word. But yes, the bridge section is the highlight. That little the harmony there and the whispery kind of like delicate voice situation. But yeah, that light belt moment takes you out of it. The strings are the best part. I mean the song is sweet. And I mean 25 years later, I guess it worked. She I don't know if she still owes him, but she but yeah, there
Well, he
is
supported her business.
oh, I don't know you. Or maybe she still does. You. Oh. But yeah, I think this song was meant to be like the emotional humility that softens this album's glossy veneer. So okay. Thanks for the inside of your perfect relationship. Perfect, perfect, perfect. At the time. Well, whatever it seemed like it looked. I mean, what it
Yeah.
looked like at the time, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's a very sweet song, and shout out to her for creating a track for this buzz-cutted man at the time,
Yeah.
the footballer.
I wonder. I mean, maybe someone remembers kind of the press at the time. Like, I wonder if
Mm.
she chose this because they were hoping that the David connection would maybe
Yeah,
connect with people more.
yeah,
But for all these it wasn't just Parkinson. Like, there's quite a few performances of the song, or
yeah,
at least a handful.
yeah.
And it's like you really should have used that slot to promote, sh- you know, sing
Another
something
song.
else from this
Yeah.
album.
Like, no offense. I know people were that wrapped up in her being his girl wife at that point. So,
Well, I think honestly, I think people are also just very jealous that she
oh,
is with him or was
right,
with him, at the
right,
time.
right.
And that I think led to some of the negativity that surrounded her at
Oh,
the time.
people
People
stink.
didn't want her to succeed because they already felt like she had it all kind of thing.
Hating,
Yeah.
hating.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway, I give this one a 6.
Ooh, okay, okay. I'm at you. This
Uh,
is not the bad one on this album, y'all. We're getting close to her though.
is it not?
This one I think is worse.
Okay. Next up is No Tricks, No Games. Tricks with an X. This
Yes,
was
Tricks for
done
Kids.
by Steve Kipner, Andrew Frampton, and Victoria Beckham.
You see, no tricks, no games, just me.
Okay.
No Tricks.
Ridiculous.
Like the cereal.
I know, it's just so funny because I'm just sorry. No tricks, no games. All right, the emotional walls are dropped and we're going for assertiveness. She's clocking in with this garage tinge beat in the bass line. This one is definitely more of the rhythmic forward tracks that I like on here. She's grounded. She's like, I don't need to do anything, no makeup. I can take all of this off. Like it's gonna be just me, raw. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's pretty grounded, I think. The energy is saying I want you, but I have to play it cool until I know you're here for the long run. So I think I appreciate how like even though she's coming across as a cool girl, she's also like, I want to be vulnerable, but you gotta earn it, baby. So I like that. Why do you're right, we keep doing this voice thing. I
I
don't
know. I mean, even in this one, no tricks, no
Okay.
games. I loved when she talks. It's great.
Me
Uh,
too. Icon. Okay, maybe that's what it is. I think the strings in the song add to the complex production present in the song. Everything is super smooth. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like this one. It's a good one. It's fun. I like it. No
Yeah.
tricks, no games.
Yeah. Uh, that's super catchy. I really like
Mhm.
it. I do love the way she pronounces buttons. I
Oh,
know what buttons to push to turn a man on.
no buttons.
Buttons.
I know what buttons to push to turn a man on.
Love that.
I love that too,
Every time it
actually,
comes
now.
up, I like over
Yeah, I
over
love that.
accentuate it. Yeah, she does do a good job with songs like this, right? Because it is still slick, but there is an attitude to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it fully fits her tone, and she does a really good job at it. And there's a confidence. You can feel a confidence in it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's a decent album track. I think this is maybe not as good as some of the more upbeat stuff on this album, but it did
Mm-hmm.
grow on me as I kept listening through the album.
Oh,
I will say it didn't
valid.
really stand out too much the first couple times around over this
Mm-hmm.
last week, but then
Yeah.
it did grow on me. So my rating did go up.
Oh.
But yeah, I do want to talk about her second album. I know it was never released,
Oh
but
wow.
most of it has leaked.
Oh,
And of course, Beyonce stole one of those songs.
oh,
But, I
stole.
feel like, okay, she took one of the songs. Um,
He's like, I'm gonna keep calling her a thief,
uh,
but like lesser.
it was Victoria's originally.
I'm crying.
But
Okay.
yeah, I feel like she really kind of figured out her sound kind of later on better, but this is
Mhm.
kind of a good like first step into it.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway,
Nice. Okay.
I will give this an 8.
This one's 7.5 for me.
Okay.
All right, up next is I Wish, and this was done by Soul Shock, Carlin, Eugene Wild, and Peter Biker.
I wish I could right now.
And this song was planned to be the third single with a remix featuring Robbie Craig, a UK garage and R&B singer known for his collaboration with Artful Dodger. And apparently the single was scrapped because Victoria became pregnant, but the single version was performed once on television. So we got something. Thank
We got to
goodness.
hear it.
Yes. This
Yeah.
one's interesting. It just sounds like I'm real. What you get is what you see.
I said
Not
J-Lo
well,
too.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I mean, you called it in the beginning, and now
Yeah.
you said it, I was
Well, I
like,
think her vocal tone kind of sounds like J-Lo, but this song definitely sounds like J-Lo. Yes.
I agree. It sounds just like I'm real, the original version, not the one with Ja Rule where she drops the N word. But yeah, I think this is yeah. I'm just being silly and petty. Okay, but yeah, so but yeah, I think this one has that sleekness to it. I do like the duet that was performed. I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I do like that duet that was performed.
Mhm.
This one sounds good, but like what's with the background vocalist? Like she is ooh,
Yes.
wee.
This is another
She's
example.
Yeah, she's all over this. Dude, I don't but it makes me go like, "Okay, I don't dislike the song because of that," you know? Like, I don't know. How do you feel about it? Because I feel like that didn't bother me as much, and I like that she's sitting in the pocket with this song. There's a lot of just kind of like grooves here, and she's singing on not that singing on beat is super difficult, but she's got the swing, she's got the groove, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
so I appreciate it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like this one. I agree with
Yeah.
you. I also have a note that this is another one where the background vocalists kind of overpower her and it's distracting that it's not all just her. But I think the chorus melody is great. I think the
Mhm.
lyrics are interesting too, like this
Mm.
whole like idea of self-control,
Yeah.
even though
Yeah.
you're ready to jump their bones, I guess.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I kind of like the subject of it, and I like the way
Mhm.
the lyrics are written. So I could see it as a single. Um, I do find it kind of annoying that she did write the majority of this album, and of course, like they were like,
Mm.
"Oh, let's choose another one that you didn't write to be a single." Like
Mm.
I find that kind of weird because I don't know, like, for example, the Spice Girls, they're so proud that they've written every single one of their songs. And if you look through all the solo Spice stuff, they also wrote the majority of their stuff. So I
Yeah.
don't love that the label seemed
Didn't
to be
trust her.
pushing like the few tracks that she
Yeah.
didn't write, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, but, I do agree with you. I think the version with Robbie was strong. It
Mhm.
was strong. I was listening to Right Back at Ya. They were mentioning that while he was relevant, they
Uh-huh.
probably could have gotten someone bigger because, it's Posh Spice. So they were like, it could have been
Hmm.
someone from Blue,
Ooh,
it could have
yeah.
been someone from another group at the time that was hot and like Kevin from Liberty X or, like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. No
You know
offense to
what?
Robbie.
Yeah,
Like
no
he
offense,
sounded
but no,
good though.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no, I get what you're
Just in terms
saying.
of like marketing.
Yes, I agree. Okay. Yes. You know what? Right Back at You is one of those shows where I'm just like, damn, they be dropping gems. And it's true.
Mm,
I agree. As you mentioned, I'm like, dang, that would have been amazing. Oof.
yeah.
If only we can go back in
Yeah.
time.
And have us on their teams.
Hello.
Yeah. I will say the one thing with the performance though is
Mhm.
it did feel a little like that was the first time they ever met.
Met. Yes.
Like their chemistry was not there at all.
Yeah.
Even their performance style, like their stage presence was not matching, like the energy was not matching each other. And
Yeah.
there was one moment where I think he tried to like put his arm around her, but
Around her,
like
and she kind of just,
she wasn't really
yeah.
feeling it. Like it was a little odd.
Yeah. Yeah. He tried, and she kind of was just like, I mean, she was kind of in her like
Little
her
bounce.
singing. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
bouncing, and he was just like, "I'm a ballad singer, my love. I need you to touch my duet partner." You know, that's what it's giving. But
Yeah.
yeah,
The harmonies that he added were nice though.
yes, and that's why I like it because it's
Yeah.
nice. Kind of just
Yeah.
giving that little push and pull.
Yeah. I do
Ooh.
wonder how it would have done.
Hmm.
But I feel like
Yeah.
it wasn't coming together for her at this time, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure it would have made much impact anyway.
Hmm.
So I know they blamed her pregnancy with Romeo, but
Oh. Mhm.
shrug, you know.
Shrug. You know what? Yeah, you're right. All right. Wait, hang on. Wait. All that said. Wait. What did you rate this song? I forgot. Baby.
I actually like it. I'll give it an 8.
Okay, not bad. Dang. I see why you gave it an 8. I was gonna give it a 7.5, but like the way I talk about it, I don't dislike the song and it doesn't like J-Lo. And I do like J-Lo. So I will match you actually. I'll bump her up. I don't want to give her a low score for no reason. I think it grew on me. This one grew on me because
Mhm.
I think I heard what you heard where it was like, this don't sound like her. But yes, 8. All right, moving right along to what you talking about, Willis. Um
Oh, you talking about? I don't really hear
And this was done by Soul Shock, Carlin, Nate Butler, and Victoria Beckham.
Oh, yes. This one is just not a harpsichord, a harp. There we go. I like this one. It's more conversational, mid-tempo. It's pleasant. Not a huge standout, but it is pleasant. There's a lot of like, what's the word for it? The J-Lo thing, I can totally hear it. I mean, I also, for whatever reason, keep singing the melody to Unpretty by TLC in the first
Oh.
verse. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Only the first verse though, not like anything else. But yeah, I like this one. I think because of the harpsichord or the harp sound. I would say like again, it's just pleasant middle of the road for me. I like the production a little bit more, I would say, than I do like the vocals. 'Cause I feel like at this point we're getting to this like it sounds like the other tracks that you already have in this style. We're getting to that point for me. But it's not a bad song. It's
Mhm.
solid. And again, I like her attitude. I do wonder who she's talking about because she kept saying like the fame and the fans.
Jerry.
Oh, okay. Well, that answered that question. Well, why do you think it's about Jerry?
The fans and the fame changing her.
I mean, that's valid. Okay, guys.
And she was talking, some stuff in the press at the time.
Ooh, see, this could have been a single. Stop talking about your man.
Yeah, talk about Jerry.
Right.
That
Wait,
would-
hang on, maybe
that would get
not.
some attention.
Maybe not. Hang on, wait. Whoops. You know what? Me since I'm like, who is she talking about? It's so obvious. She literally says you started doing us wrong. Like us. Who else is us,
Us.
Shan? Listen, y'all. Getting back in my body. Yes, the song though, I think because I was sitting here listening to it and it sounds like the other like R&B tracks and like the arrangement sound, at this point I'm like, I need something a little bit different. But I
Uh-huh.
do appreciate the disc record of it all. I do
Yeah.
appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, the whole relationship with Jerry is quite interesting. I think
Uh-huh.
I forget when it happened, but in her autobiography, she does talk about how I think she did attempt to meet up with Jerry kind of post her leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget if it was before or after this song came out, but
Yeah.
she did mention that then the press showed up and she knew that Jerry
Oh,
told
call
them.
them. Yeah.
to-
Not you
yeah.
tipping the press.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
this whole kind of thing of like, there's no way I'm hanging out with someone like you, kind of
Oh.
thing. It felt like that a little,
damn.
like redressing that a little bit. And then, of course, all this talk about how fame and fans, and then you thinking you're better than us and
Oh yeah.
stuff. Like if you go back to Forever, Tell Me
Yes.
Why,
Oh yeah. Okay.
same theme,
No, you're
same
right. Okay.
ideas in that, right?
No, you're so right.
Um,
Yeah.
So yeah. At least they've made up now. Jerry was at the Netflix documentary premiere. So
Oh, that's so nice.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I will say my favorite line of this is "We're watching the DVD."
What's a DVD? What's that?
At least it wasn't VHS.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Jesus, watching the
Because
tape
this was
back.
kind of, this was relative. DVDs were still quite new in 2000.
Yeah, that
feel
the
like.
DVD mean you had money. DVD dollars, very dollaring.
Yes. I
So,
will say her breathy vocal in this
yeah.
is kind of what I meant for I.O.U.
Yeah.
This
Huh?
is way more relaxed, and I kind of like
Yeah.
how, I like how open it feels, and it doesn't feel
Okay.
like she's pushing too hard. So I do think she sounds good here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. I think melodically, nothing really stands out about it.
Yeah.
It's just all a bit fillery, so it's just kind of middle of the road for me. I think the fact that it's about Jerry, or at least that the guess that it's about
Yes.
Jerry,
Yes.
is the most interesting thing about it.
Mm.
Yeah. Again, it's not
Yeah.
bad. It's just
No,
kind of
I.
meh.
Yeah. No, it's
Like I
very.
have no desire to ever listen to it. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Yeah. And I think just looking at Spotify, it is the least streamed song on this album.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. What score did you give it? Now I'm so curious.
A
now.
7. It's fine.
A 7? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do 6.5 because I don't think that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Fair.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Just tired of it
Mhm.
now.
Mhm.
All right. Moving on to Unconditional Love, and this was done by Rhett Morans and Victoria Beckham.
Unconditional love.
Okay, we're back here at a sweet ballad.
Yes.
Balladry has returned. What are your
Yes.
thoughts on this
So
one?
I'm guessing this is the one you think is the worst song, or worse than I.O.U, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm the opposite of you. I think this one is better than I.O.U.
Oh,
Marginally.
okay. No, it's valid. I hear you.
Marginally.
No, I hear you.
Um, Again, I feel like the production lets it down a little bit because again, we're back to this kind of like
Doot, 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 doot.
fake.
Yeah.
It's like fake guitar strums and fake
Oh, yeah.
drums, and you get like record scratches and these like
Yeah.
twinkly synths. I really don't like that. And then even with the
Yeah.
vocal production, like there's the vocoder on the bridge, and like I just again
Over
I
it.
feel like this could have had the more kind of campfirey vibe, and it would maybe help to kind of tie it back to A Mind of Its Own, because actually listening to the whole album, A Mind of Its Own is kind of
Good.
like kind of an outsider
Oh,
sonically.
oh, yes.
It's the only one that has that kind of more slightly more organic kind of like
Yeah.
sing-songy thing
It's
going
very
for it.
All Saints of her.
But yeah, this one's just I don't know. Don't love the production of it.
That's valid.
I think the melody actually is nice. The lyrics again are very cheesy, but she sounds, warm and sincere.
Yeah.
Nah,
I said the same thing. Cheesy beat sounds like karaoke.
yeah,
Okay, here the album is starting to tilt toward earnest balladry. It's heartfelt. It's super safe though. Like I don't feel like there's any like even if you are going to do like a ballad, you don't have to be the run of the mill by the numbers with production. So I feel like that was kind of a slight. It's not great. It doesn't service her. I appreciate the sentiment, but lyrically, this is nothing special. When I see the bright lights in your eyes, I feel like the birds that just learned to fly. Yawn. Yawn. Like, really? Come on. This is a sequel to I.O.U. A bonus track would have been better here at this point. Speaking of bonus
yeah,
tracks, we are going to talk about the bonus tracks, guys. We did not say this, but in our Patreon episode, in our Patreon episode, we are going to talk about the bonus tracks. You might want to head on over there so I can take my sorry back.
I will say with the Learn to Fly, her autobiography is called Learning to Fly, and I forget what came
Aw.
out first. But
Aw,
yeah.
David makes her feel like she can fly.
Oh, I think it's just her whole life learning to fly. But
Aw.
I guess it works both ways.
No,
I mean,
I
yeah,
love that for
I think it
her.
works both ways. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I give this one a 6.5 because I do think it is slightly better than I.O.U.
Slightly. I'm crying. Okay, you know what? I'll give this one a 6. Not a terrible score. See? It's just
Yeah.
high.
Just a D minus. Yeah. Next and last on this album, or the standard version of the album,
Right.
is Every Part of Me, done by Soulshock, Nate Butler, E. Yancey, Carlin, and Victoria Beckham. And this, while not credited fully as a feature, does feature the sounds of a very young Brooklyn Beckham.
Cause you're every little part of me.
I'm in tears. Oh my goodness. How old is Brooklyn now? Goodness.
Now?
Jeez. Yeah, I know he's like what, like 27 maybe now. Like well, it's crazy. You think about how young he was when this came out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he was a baby. He's like what, 22, 23? Not even. He's a baby.
He's 26.
Okay. Oh, that's not baby. Okay. He's like 22. He's not baby. But yeah, I mean, the wiry and sentimental is what I would think about this track. Like I don't dislike that. The tribute to her son is so sweet, and I think the production sounds pensive, so it does not feel like saccharine and like I owe you. Like it's just this is definitely the emotional core of the album because not just because it's dedicated to her son, but it actually just sounds good as well. I think it just gives the whole underneath it all. I'm just a mom who loves her kid, you know.
That accent was not posh at all.
Well, I don't know how to do one.
Yeah, out of all the cheesy ballads on this album, this one
Mm.
probably is my favorite. And I think if she needed to, do some promo slot singing a ballad, I would have done this one. Because I think
Mm,
the mother aspect of things
mm,
would connect with people more than the David Beckham
right.
aspect of things.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can see that too.
I mean, yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
And
No,
I
I
think
agree.
Yeah, and I think even melodically, like this song out of all the slower ones is the strongest one.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
And and she sounds good too. Like
Mm,
very, very sincere. The melody sits great in her range. There's
yeah.
some nice vocal layering and stuff in here. We even get a key change at the end, which has some ad libs over it. Like it sounds
Yeah.
great. Like as an ending to the album, it's great. Um, I will say it is a little bit bittersweet listening to this right now because there is a bit of
Mm,
a rift happening between Brooklyn and the rest of the Beckham family.
whoa. That's
So it's
whack.
kind of sad actually. It's a little sad to hear this because she's like, "Oh, like I'm here for you," but he's kind of ignored them all right now. But
Mhm.
anyway,
Sailed
obviously
over it.
this is family business,
Right.
not my business, but still. Um, but yeah, I do think this one is strong. The production is interesting. I will say when it came in with the kind of affected strings and yeah, the whole wiry situation that you mentioned, I was kind of like, but
Mhm.
this one does work a bit better than I
Yeah.
think I.O.U. and then maybe the last one does. So
Ah, I
yeah,
agree, I agree. Oh, so what score did you give this one?
I'll give it an 8.
This is a 7.5 for me.
Okay. All right. So as Chantel mentioned, there are some bonus tracks from this era, including Out of Your Mind, which did hit number 2 in the UK singles chart. So if you want to hear our opinions on these songs, come and join us at patreon.com/cctvpops.
Yes.
But until then, let's talk about
Yes.
what we would cut or keep from this album.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
Okay.
All right. So, Chris,
Mhm.
if I had to cut a song, like, doesn't need to be here. I think it would be. I mean, I don't want to be too obvious, right? I mean, there's a couple of songs I'm like, okay, whatever.
Mhm.
But I think honestly, I.O.U could go. She ain't doing nothing for nobody.
Yeah, if it's not I.O.U., I do think having a sentimental love song here makes sense. So,
Yeah.
okay, you chose I.O.U. I would probably keep Unconditional Love. I would maybe cut actually That Kind of Girl. Yeah.
Oh, that's valid. Okay, I would keep Midnight Fantasy. That song is great. It
I
should
mean,
have been
Midnight Fantasy
it's
is
obvious,
the
but like,
one. It is the
yeah,
one.
it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I should buy the rights. I can't afford it, but
I'm not mad at that decision.
I'll be fun to do a cover.
Okay, so overall thoughts. This is Victoria's only official solo album. As I mentioned, there are all the leaks from the second album
Yeah.
era. There are, a couple singles were released that are great. So I would
Mhm.
love to talk about them, but let us know if you want us to. But anyway, what do you think?
I think this is a solid first attempt. I remember listening to this and being like, "Oh my god, I don't think she deserved the flack she got."
Yeah.
But yet now looking back on it, maybe I don't have a good idea of what music sounded like back in 2000. I don't know. I mean, we were here in the Americas going through what we were going through. Glitter happened on, a month prior and that flopped. And then, even Willis Ford, I Want to Be Bad. Like she was supposed to release something around, things were happening over here. So the
Hmm.
tone of music was not giving. But in the UK, things were different. So I don't know you would have been really hot, back then, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't,
Hmm.
so I don't know if what they were saying was like actually reasonable. I don't know if I actually believe that what they were saying was like, "Oh, yeah, it's trash," but why was it not good? Because it sounds like anything else I'd be on the radio. It's a little faceless at times,
Yeah.
but for the moments that if you think about it, we keep embodying this weird, like, little voice thing, so maybe it's not as faceless as we think it is. Maybe. I don't know. But if we are mimicking her in that way, then there's something that was distinct enough for it to be good. I think there are some good solid tracks here. I think some of the singles were bad chosen poorly at the
Hmm.
end of the day. And I think some bonus tracks should have been on the standard. But here I am in my mama's basement. But the point still stands.
Yeah.
Good-ish album.
Yeah.
Good
I
album.
think, look, so Midnight Fantasy, like I said, is the one. So I've been listening to that for years, just all the
Mhm.
time. It's on like on a bunch of playlists of mine.
Mhm.
The rest of it, I gonna be honest, I haven't listened to most of these songs in a long time.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it all does feel very safe.
Okay, yeah.
And
That's valid.
and I think in terms of facelessness, like yes, her voice is actually quite distinctive, and I love her voice, and I hate how even she is so self-deprecating about it now, and not in a
Mhm.
jokingly way.
Yes.
Like even in that documentary, she mentioned something about like miming, you know?
Yeah.
Or like, and I
Yeah.
was like, no, like you sang live. Like, what are you talking about? Like, stop diminishing your abilities. Like, you're a trained singer and dancer. You like worked
Yeah.
towards this your whole
You're right.
childhood.
You're right.
Like, it
Yeah.
does annoy me as a fan, how much she tries to dismiss herself, actually.
Yeah. I believe you. Yeah.
Um, but also now having watched the documentary though, and of course, just having been a fan of her my whole life, you know, I think she did clearly care so much about what people thought of her, and I think that ties into what's on this album. Like it does feel like these songs could be kind of sung by a lot of different people,
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. You're
you
right.
know?
Yeah, we kept
And
saying
part of
it.
that is also the major label thing too, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I mentioned, with the second album, she does take more risk. She has a bit
Mhm.
more fun with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would just be interesting if she was actually given the grace to um, find her voice as a solo artist a little bit more. But I
Mhm.
agree, honestly, even if this album was all tens, like she managed to A&R the best album in the world,
Yeah.
the press and the general public were not here for her at that time.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Haters.
would have made any difference, genuinely.
Haters. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
unfortunately.
Haters.
Um, and then also, I mean, like I said, we will talk about Out of Your Mind, but I also wonder if she went more of this kind of garage route, if maybe
Mm.
if people would have been more interested in it. Because I do think this kind of R&B tinged
Yeah.
pop thing was so saturated at the time. So
Yeah.
maybe if she
Okay.
just kind of went a really different route and kind of just stuck with that, that maybe would have been a little different as well. I don't know. So many different alternative timelines.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, I do think the album is fine.
Mhm.
It's
Yep.
not a bad album,
Nope.
and I will always support her. And I did support her at the time, and it makes me mad that she was judged and treated so poorly.
Mhm. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I agree with that one.
But yeah, as an album, I would give it a 7.5.
Ooh, okay, I was gonna give it a 7. It's not terrible. I
Yeah.
would say it's not a
Mhm.
terrible album. It's like one of those like, I would skip everything.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We haven't had a skip everything album, thank goodness.
I know.
All
When
right,
that day
guys.
comes, we just won't release that episode. We just
I mean, unless you guys want to hear some really like some snarky comments, yeah, we just won't release it. Cause I know me. I ain't nice. I don't like to. Not me cackling. Anyway, Victoria Beckham fans, Spice fans, what do you all think of this album, Victoria Beckham's debut album? What do we all think about it? Let us know in the comments below, and you can hang out with us and the crew on Patreon, including Emily, George, Lily, Julianne, Jonathan, Jasmine, Janelle, Darius, Ren, Louie, Hillary, Kelsey, Elsie, Ellie, and Mackenzie. Woo! You know what? That sounds like one of our songwriter lists that we have on the show sometimes. That's amazing. And don't forget, you can follow us on social media at CCTV Pops. We are growing in numbers. Don't get left behind and then wonder who we are later on. You know who we are now. Follow us now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications for your YouTube channel, okay? And if you are enjoying the show on a podcast platform, please give us a follow, rating, and a review. Until next time, that's Chris.
That's Chantel.
And you're signing off from CCTV, the nonstop hum show.
Baby,